Good afternoon, this is Ed Wright from Wright, and today I'm going to show you just the basics of looking up a part in our parts site. If you go to our main website, you can click through to the parts site, and the system is based off of a search. So first and foremost, your serial number is really important because that tells us exactly what mower it was and when it was built, because sometimes parts changes, just because it's a 61-inch standard ZK, an older model might need a different part than a newer model or something like that. So I'm going to search 111111, and I hit enter. This happens to be a standard X 52-inch Gen 2, and if I pull this little box down here, well, first off, I get all my diagrams at the top, right? So I can see all the main level diagrams. Underneath here, we have all the information about the mower. When it was registered is at the beginning of your warranty period, so that might be helpful to you. Also, note that we don't sell the engine parts. We don't sell pistons and those kinds of things. If you want engine parts or an engine air filter or something like that, if you click through here, it'll load Kawasaki's website with all of their parts for that particular engine. And then we have subcomponents down here. And just by the way, if you ever lose your mower serial number, you can always search an engine serial number, pump serial number, something like that. And the whole system works the same if you search for a subcomponent. Now, down here are the most popular parts for the machine, and what I can do is I can narrow the search results. So I'm going to add harness to the search, and I got a harness here. There's, I could also, I could have gone, through the diagram here to the electrical system and opened the diagram and found the harness through here. But if it's a keyword kind of item, it's a lot faster. So I have the harness right here. Okay, let me show you another example. I'm going to start the search from scratch, and I'm actually just going to combine the search terms this time. I'm going to say 111, 111, clutch. Okay, so loads the machine, all the diagrams at the top. My search results, I got 8 results for the clutch. Here's the main clutch, and you can see that this page, it actually shows as if it's like a little stack of pages. That's because there's some subcomponents within there. So I have the clutch, the pigtail, and the spacer that goes into it. Note that there's repair information here. So there's some pointers and tips for diagnostics. There's recommended parts. So it could be that if you're looking for a clutch, maybe the problem's the blade switch. Or here it says some details on the platform switch. So maybe that's your issue. So there's recommended parts there. And then down here, which says child parts, these are all the parts that sit within that diagram that you could also be looking for. So back to the beginning, you can always go by your diagrams here in the upper section or in the lower section. You can do some of that. And then also, just let me show you one other thing real quick here. You can also do something like WSTX, just standard X, 52-inch Gen 2 clutch. So like if I'm really familiar with the product lines and that kind of thing, you can really get information fast. So now I have here my clutch for a Gen 2 standard X52. The search is really pretty powerful, but I always recommend using a serial number. And then the last thing I'll note is that we do have the ability for you to connect with us. If you have any questions, you can go to the help here and send us a note, and we'll get back to you as soon as you can. So hopefully this is helpful to you as you figure out and look at particular parts you might need to maintain your mower. Hope you have a good day.